I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, and I moved here to Memphis about 4 years ago. Been living here and working with the Memphis Athletic Ministries.
Austin, Texas, home of the Hook'em Horns. I moved to Memphis about 3 years ago. Yeah, you did Facebook stalk me. It was after a church event.
And like she said, it was after a church event, but I wasn't stalking her. Actually, I saw one of my friends getting ready to walk her out to her car one night, and I told him, "Yo, slow down, dude. I got this one." And I went out. I walked to her car like a gentleman, and we started a conversation and exchanged numbers, began texting and talking, and it kind of went from there.
Yeah, he got my number off Facebook, guys, after he was looking at my pictures the day after he walked me out to my car.
Really?
It was on Facebook.
Really?
Yeah, I have the messages to prove it.
Next question.
We had a very eventful proposal day. Wouldn't you say so, babe? It's pretty eventful. We were down in Atlanta, Georgia. It was Christmas Eve, and I was having the breakout of the century. And I left my running shoes in Memphis, and so I wanted him to work out with me. And so it was raining, and I didn't want to go outside and get my hair wet, so I made him do these workouts in the house. He didn't want to do them, and I got really upset.
You don't say.
Shut up. So I finished my workout, and I got really upset, and then he left the house. And when he came back with some like African shea butter for my breakout, and then a red dress. And then he was like, "Babe, I'm really sorry, and I'll work out with you anytime in the house." And I was like, "It's too late now. I'm already done being mean." So then we were at his parents' house, and we got ready, and then he was like, "Well, I want to go to dinner." And we drove around downtown Atlanta because it was Christmas Eve and everything was closing early.
Yeah, so we went and got something to eat that night. Wasn't much open, but little did she know that I'd made reservations already. And we stopped by the California Pizza Kitchen, but I made reservations at the Westin, which used to be called the Peachtree Plaza Hotel. We went by before and we couldn't get in because we didn't have reservations, so I went the extra mile this time to make the reservations. We went down, I hired a photographer, we got there, I met him in the elevator, and I swapped off and gave him the ring. We went on up to the highest floor of the building, and we got off, and I really needed a picture. It was a beautiful spot there, so I asked him for a card. I saw him randomly taking pictures, and I said, "Hey, buddy, you mind, taking a picture of me and my girl?" And she says, "Jeff, you don't know the guy." And I said, "Yeah, I was." And he said he did a really good comeback. He said, "The hotel hired me for the night. I'll just be roaming around. I have a website. You can check out the pictures online. I'll be taking random shots throughout the night." So that was pretty good, and he captured the whole moment. I given the ring to the waitress, who later brought it out on her plate. And when she saw the box, initially she put the box aside and started eating her dessert. So I said, "You don't want to see what's in the box?" I'm like, maybe it's a complimentary gift. It's Christmas. Maybe other people got these things. So she got it and she put it aside and continued to eat. So I said, "Okay, maybe it's a mint or something." So I tried to convince her to open the box. She finally opens the box, and she just turns red in the face and blush. And she's like, "Oh my gosh, am I being punked?" Then after that, we proceeded to go to my brother's house, where my entire family was there, waiting to receive us. And they brought out a bouquet and turned on some music, that old Etta James song, singing At Last. At Last. And we gave a toast, and that was a wrap. Like I mentioned earlier, I moved here to Memphis about 4 years ago, and I worked for the Memphis Athletic Ministries. I felt like I had a long career in basketball, through high school and college, and even some professional endeavors where I went out seeking that. But I really felt like God was leading me to a point to where I needed to reach back and use basketball as a means to, sharing the gospel and sharing the good news of Jesus Christ and how he changed my life. So I've been working here with Ma'am for quite some time now.
I do a couple of different things. I work at the Shelby County Rape Crisis Center. I also work for a local Memphis sex trafficking nonprofit. But during the day, I work at the Regional Medical Center in the HIV clinic as their dietitian.
Oh, it's great. It's great beyond a shadow of a doubt.
Good job, babe.
Is that even a question?
Babe, our parents are gonna be watching this. Oh, me, without a question, hands down. I have a much better jump shot than he does. Definitely. I mean, you can dunk and all that, but I'm definitely the better player.
Really, babe?
Yeah. Do you not remember Marcus and Jackie's house?
Was I not at the Bellevue League game the other day?
What was that?
Weren't you guys like 0-7?
You gonna bring that up on TV right now? It was between me and you.
Seriously, I don't care if you were Candace Parker, Cynthia Cooper, Brittany Griner. Well, maybe Brittany, but
I beat him before we were at Marcus and Jackie's house.
No, you'll never.
I had a black dress on with
You've
leopard
never
flats.
beat me. Never have and never will. As for me in my house, I'm the hooper in the house.
No, not even close.
No.
Yo, Jeff, that was a pretty good game, man. You got some moves. You play anywhere?
Yeah, man, I played a little bit in college, played some college ball up in Pittsburgh. Went to high school at Creekside High School, where I was the all-time leading scorer and rebounder. You know, those were the good old days, man, but I don't think anybody ever beat my scoring record or my rebounding record or anything like that, man. I'm currently here in Memphis working with the Memphis Athletic Ministries and partnering with the Salvation Army, because it's all about giving back to the kids, and you know, I'm real big on that, man. So I think I'm right where I need to be. But like I said, man, I don't see anybody coming surpassing me in that area.
I sound like fried chicken. 66 to 63. No, that's the
Who just won this game? Who just won this game?
Player 1. Player 2.
I just won.
Y'all crazy.
Just won.
When I think about it, baby, all I can do is shake my head. 'Cause there ain't no explanation on this earth. Oh, you must be heaven sent. With your crazy, 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 crazy love. Crazy love. Boy, you got me so messed up. So messed up. Now all I know is your love. I tear up when I think about you, boy. You've got me so emotional. But when I cry now, they're all tears of joy. You gotta understand, babe. I've been through so many things.